bottom of the screen? Hello?
I don't care about looking at the formation.
Yeah, you outside?
I just like to look at my play. Knowing exactly what I'm going to do a run or I'm going to do a pass. So shit, then I got to go to the line and make adjustments just because you didn't know the play. Well, it do give you a little more competition though, because you got to play a little harder.
Definitely when I play this motherfucker, I play him every day.
Hey man, I wonder if that motherfucker, is that drive-thru still open in Belleville?
The movie theater?
You know what I'm talking about?
The movie theater?
Yeah, the drive-thru.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Well, not right now because it's the winter.
Oh, I know it ain't right now for the winter, but I don't. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna take my old lady. She ain't been to one. I might take her.
I ain't been since I was a younger nigga though.
Huh?
I ain't been since I was young.
Man, me either. I ain't been there since I was a kid too. And shit, my mama stayed right the fuck over there too.
I did too. That's how I learned about it. I used to live over there.
Good job. Good job. Come on. All right. That's what I'm talking about.
About to start testing niggas in the morning.
Testing niggas.
Cause I'm like, that's it. Nah.
I can't let these niggas and these bitches get the best of me. I think the Lord is testing.
Third down, please. Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
You see the broadcast?
Check back 40. Check back 40. Watch back. Hey, 66. Check. He's coming.
Brady to throw again. Airing this one out for Evans. This is taken in at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, that didn't take very long. You mentioned you have to keep him under wraps. Avoid the big play is what you said, and here he makes one in the 1st quarter.
Yeah, you can't let this become a habit. Otherwise, you know what'll happen? They'll flat out take over this game.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. That was a really good opening drive on a number of fronts. 10 plays, very methodical, set the tone.
So you know right now, if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're on the sideline saying, okay, what do we have to dial up in order to get off the field a lot faster? Because both sides are out there for 10 plays, but one side comes off energized, and the other side comes off with some questions.
Bradley Pinion to kick off. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard.
It was I can hear y'all niggas pressing the button.
There's a rivalry going on over there.
Yeah, man.
I heard that nigga. Especially like the nigga FlyRico, that's a dog. You don't want him beating you.
Like I be whooping you.
16-yard line.
What did you cut, man? Nigga, I ain't played you since the last time I beat you, man.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 16. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. But they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Jackson from the shotgun. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
Jackson on 1st down. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try to match his athleticism.
Jackson going to find his running back here. It's Dobbins. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul. After the sack on first down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
Jordan Whitehead.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Hey, Alabama. Squeeze. Come, baby.
On 2nd and 12, Brady letting one go deep here for Gronk. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided there was a time to be aggressive. Now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one. And look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated.